was actually pretty quick. About 5 minutes into the entire thing, so it was all fine. I was worried for nothing because, sometimes they can be very long, very tedious. All right, so where were we? We are actually solid on materials, so all we need to do is get experience, and we can do that easily. Let me just lower the mic, just make sure everything is fine. Audio levels are fine. Game audio is on, but very quiet. Let me just do that. Wow, the game audio is really quiet. Why is that? Hold up. I know it's because the music's playing and the music's relatively quiet. Let me just see if I can bump up. Go into settings. Button audio. Oh, it's still really quiet. Good lord. I think that's good. Hold on, let me just mute my mic.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
My pole arm doesn't distinguish friend from foe, and there is clearly a limit to the red rope's power. That's why I loathe crowded areas.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
This. So, oh, I'm now peeking into the orange. Oh well, I'm sure that'll be fine. Although I've now just blown our ears because it's normally so quiet. Alright. Now that we're much louder, let me just check where to go. Let's do the commissions first. And the commissions are in Inazuma. So yeah, good news, 23rd, apparently Final Fantasy VI is coming along. And that means, at that time, that's a game I'm going to be streaming. I'm probably also going to switch streaming to earlier in the day. As opposed to later, because I want to get more hours of that game in. And an hour a time is not enough for an RPG. Absolutely not enough. For a daily grind, yeah, it's relatively enough. It's fair enough. For an RPG like 6, no. You cannot. Absolutely cannot do that. It's way too little time, and it would just get kind of boring, which is kind of what I kept running into at times, where it's like, I want to keep playing this game, but I want to do it at my own pace because I want to play it for hours. And it's like, well, that's the point. You can't exactly allot an hour, play it, and then stop, and then start again because you're stopping and starting relatively quickly. It's like how Let's Plays are usually like, oh, you like see like a good 30 minutes or so, but it's not 30-minute sessions. It's usually multiple hour sessions. And the reason they're multiple hour sessions is because they just edit them again and again and again. So, wow, really far away. This way. So, that means when I do get to 6, I'm going to be streaming that game. I'm praying to be able to do that for a few hours' time. Of course, life will get in the way, because life does, because things have to happen. Also, I just realized, gotta bring up my chat on my phone, because... Yeah. No, stop. Phone. Phone sometimes doesn't like my thumb. Which is sad. I heard of biting your thumb at someone, but that's a little ridiculous. Do I have... Oh, that's off, right. Oh, and one thing I absolutely hate is when it tries to connect to Wi-Fi, but it like half connects, so it's like sending data, but it's not receiving anything. Which is really annoying. Also, dude.
By ordinance divine. Come on, focus.
Oh, this is what we're against, I see.
Take flight.
The Geo guy won't be an issue. Actually, the only issue we're going to have is the fire guy. Not this one, the other one. That's mainly because, I don't have any Hydra on me. I've got Cryo, which does fair enough. And I'm doing enough damage, so that'll be cool.
The dead guy tricks. Life goes on.
Manifest! Born of ice and frost.
So, let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, we're gonna. Oh, we're at least gonna get past the first half.
My apologies.
Cheers. Oh, a Nemo and Electro. That's fantastic.
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Were you always level 82? I swear you were higher. I swear you were level 90 actually.
Whirling snow.
I swear I shouldn't be doing this much damage.
This isn't good.
And yeah, 3,000 damage. That is quite a bit. Let me actually check my world level. Yes, level 8. You can't get any higher than level 8. Oh, yeah, because at the current moment, I'm at level 8, the highest world level there is. I really want more, frankly. I want to see if they actually do give more world level to the game. Although, at that point, they would have to increase how you get more levels on characters. Which should probably be a new Ascension thing. So, at one point, it's just going to become a case of infinitely scaling. So, I think, for the moment... I think things will be fine, but I really want a higher world limit. Actually, what's it say about the world limit? Because it's like, after level 5, the option to decrease your world will become available. You can choose the world level by 1, decreasing world levels on the rewards, blah blah blah. Second, so about... yes. Yeah, okay, maximum is 8. That's what it says it. So yeah, that's basically how that's going to work for a while. Which, thankfully, we're already pretty comfy in terms of world level and all that. The issue is that, paradoxically, we're melting enemies. Like, just destroying them before they can do anything to us. At least Helichos we can do. Fatui we can do. Not sure about... What else? Fatui, treasure hoarders.
Do your master's bidding.
Random monsters. Oh, the random monsters like the wolves are already a pain though. So maybe more world level wouldn't be that great. Because they're already like level 94 or something. So getting them to 100 would be like, ooh. But then again, I have a Ganyu that's doing 5 digits worth of damage, and a Yaka that's doing basically 5 digits worth of damage each time. So, who knows? Over the weekend, we got the rewards for basically logging in. So we've gotten, let me just check these. Oh yeah, we also did the survey. We got BP rewards reminder, we've already gotten. We got flowing lights, and we got flowing lights as well. So we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. I still absolutely cannot believe they would just do this. Like, how do you again? How do you just double send something like that? It's kind of funny. Okay. Up. Ooh. There we go. Okay, I got all of them. I thought I was a little short on that, but apparently not. Thankfully, because the weekend I've got condensed resin to use, so we're all good. And I think... Oh, what did I definitely leveled someone's gear. I think I... Oh, Barbara. Oh, you're Max Friendship! I didn't know that. Okay. I'm gonna have to go through the entire teapot and see who I need to effectively shift out. Because I've already got a lot of people at Max Friendship, and that place builds friendship really quick. Because the only other way to build friendship really quickly is to have them in your party. Right, let's change to the all-party system so I'm not going to get caught out. Or actually, so I can get caught out. And, you know, not get absolutely nuked.
Send one, send them all.
No, don't send them all, thank you.
This is destiny.
Barbara... Jean?
Ready for anything.
Actually, hold on. No. We're gonna have Aloy here.
I'm Aloy. Ready for the hunt.
Because Zero Horizon Dawn is the second game's coming out, and from what I see, yeah, I just kind of said, yeah, I'm not dealing with the whole subterfuge. I'm gonna bloody fight you.
Time to go.
Oh, right, I forgot. I've got to fight the water guy first.
Wait, hear me.
Because if I don't fight the water guy first, he's gonna absolutely muller me.
This'll pack a punch.
Because everyone's just gonna be healing forever. Also, am I getting frame drops? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Again. There you go. Two.
Swear by my
Heal
sword.
everyone up.
Higher, hands on fire.
And this is all just because I don't want to do the stealth thing. I really don't want to do the stealth nonsense.
Ever seen one of these?
It's just kind of boring. If you're just doing stealth, it's like, oh, cool. I'm just gonna not do anything for the next half an hour. Because you're just kind of hiding away. At least in, I think the only games I like stealth in is actually Skyrim and Fallout. Mainly because the AI is so dumb when it comes to that. It's like, oh yeah, it's like,
Got something for you.
it's like, oh yeah, you're stealth. That means they can't see you, even if you're right in front of them. And it is, when you're right in front of them, it's kind of hilarious.
The hunt is on. Wind,
Although I
hear
will
me.
say, when it comes to Skyrim, I don't remember the game being as difficult as what it is. Actually, I don't remember it being
Written
difficult
in
at
the
all.
stars.
Then again, I probably played
Ever
on
seen
easy
one
mode,
of these?
because I was just really bad at Skyrim. Those yeah, I was about a teen when I was playing Skyrim. It was a birthday present. Although it was like a birthday present if you want it, if you don't want it, I'll have it. And I looked at Skyrim and thought, oh, it's not that interesting. And I thought, oh, I might as well give it a play. It's I'll just see what it is. And then I kind of liked it. So yeah, I kind of like Skyrim. I definitely like the anniversary version, but that's mainly because it just has a few bells and whistles, an additional quest. What else? Playing it on PC this time, so technically I can mod it. Although any mods I would do would be purely aesthetic, nothing like, oh, I want to have something that breaks the game in two, like a one shot or a one punch. Actually, are there any mods to do with like skill trees? Because that'd be interesting. Where you can level up your unarmed status. You can level up your jumping, your athletics. I think it was in Oblivion. That's what the name was.
Time to go.
Oh god. Okay.
Shadows of fate.
Explosions all over the place. But yeah. What
This is a new one.
else? I like about Skyrim? I actually don't remember. I actually don't remember much about the playthrough I played originally. I just remember there was a quest like claws, and there was a lot of them. And playing through the game, it's like, yep, there are a lot of claw
I
quests.
swear by my sword.
And it's funny because it's like, this unique claw thing is probably not worth that much. You buy one for like 50 gold, and it's like, dude, that is probably the rarest thing to do with a dungeon. It'd be like, I've got the only key to this dungeon. I'll give it to you for like £1. It's a good lord, yes. Because that's effectively what it is. Because when you're talking gold, what is it? If you're talking food, it's like how much? Well, it's hard to tell because it's all based on your speech. So I guess the true value is like 30 gold, so that'd be like 5, depending on the meal, I guess. Because if it's just meat, then it's going to be really cheap. Alright.
This'll pack a punch.
I really want to see what Aloy's ability is going to be when because I think they're timing her upgrades with the actual, game release. So technically, you have kind of a token. You have a relatively useful Aloy, but you don't have an Aloy that's completely decked out. And you haven't been able to level her up so far. Permanently, I should probably add. You were able to level her up during one of the events, where like you could be like, oh, I want to give Aloy an additional constellation level, but because she doesn't have any programmed in yet,
Let me scribe.
literally what happens is that the point's filled in, it's just nothing happens.
Got something for ya.
Which is honestly kind of funny. Also, it kind of makes sense.
This is a new one.
So I wonder if they're going to do like a whole, oh, if you purchase Horizon Dawn, are you going to get like bonus items out of it? No, you're not doing that, you're not doing that.
Ever seen one of these?
I could definitely see them locking Constellation out of that. Or at the very least, giving her a banner exclusive. Dunzu. Condensed. It's gonna take a while. Actually, how strong are you, Aloy? You've got nearly 2,000. Ooh. Okay, you need You need a lot of assistance. Good lord.
Barely a scratch.
Also, I just realised when she's hit, she goes, barely a scratch, when she's basically taking no damage. Like, good lord, calm down. It was literally barely a scratch. Why are you screaming? And it can't be like, she's like, barely a scratch, I can keep going, like, energetically. Because, like, as far as I'm aware, she's supposed to be calm and reserved. Thought I saw a fire flower nearby.
Let me scribe.
This'll pack a punch.
Written in the stars.
You're stuck now.
That just one-shot the slime. Good lord. I know that's an elemental bonus, but that was a lot. You're not even maxed out. In fact, you're still relatively
Shadows of
weak.
fate. Leave my space. Wind, hear me.
And I didn't even have additional items.
Go.
Come on.
The hunt is on.
That must have been a crit. That must have been a crit on top of an elemental weakness. That's the only way I can see you doing that much damage. So how much experience? Also, what level are you? You're on level 80. Oh, that's fine. Level up. We can level you up how many times? Ah. No quotes. Alright. How many more times can we do this? Okay. Get 2 level ups. 2 more level ups. Okay, and we can get... let me just do one of these polls. Also, just to mention, got, I think it was Yanfei? Think I've got another Yanfei? Yeah, I got another Yanfei. So, we'll see how this goes. We get a blue. Fun. When was the last time I got a... I know you don't do blue pulls nearly as often as, like, the rainbow ones, because... Why would you? So, 6... 12... 18... 24... 30... 36... Ooh... Okay, so it's about 38. So we're getting there in pity. It would just take a little bit to actually fully get there. Okay, let's see.
Fate is upon you.
This is normally when I'd be saying something like, oh, what happened over the weekend and all that. Honestly, nothing really happened. Not even any fines I saw it in like a game store. Although I will say the local CX store has like a staff recommended section.
This'll pack a punch.
Which is like, hell yeah, I absolutely approve of that. Because it seems like the games they're recommending are actual recommendations and not like companies pushing out on us. But that's mainly because I saw someone promote Smash, and it's like, oh yeah, Smash is pretty good game. Smash Melee, by the way, because it's CX secondhand store. They have like secondhand games.
Let me scry.
But then again, it could just be like they want to get certain games out, and it's like, hey, there are these gems which people are looking for, so we might use this to like put this to the forefront. Because I definitely noticed a few games where it's like, oh yeah, here's this rare title, and the only reason I didn't pick it up is A, because I didn't want the game, it was too expensive, or I have it already. Examples are Pandora's Tower, because I already have the limited edition box collection. Persona 4, because I've already got Golden for Steam, so not paying that much, because that's nearly 80 quid. There are a lot of games. Ooh. What other games were there? There's Pikmin F-Zero, which I remember. God, sometimes if you see a rare game, it's probably best to pick it up sooner rather than later, because if you just go, wait another week, it can be gone, absolutely gone, and I hate that feeling.
I swear by my sword.
Like it's there, it's in your hands, and then gone. Because you decided to play it safe. Also, I probably shouldn't be healing you up as much. No rare titles. There is talks of restrictions lifting in the country, which is alright. Again, if you go outside, no one is, not many, well, not no one. There are a few people still following the restrictions, but it's not the majority. A lot of people are just kind of ignoring the restrictions altogether.
The hunt is on.
Oh no, right. I don't have my main damage dealer, so I just gotta rely on these hits. Ooh. Also, Mona very frail, so Mona is gonna get absolutely wrecked. Oh right, you do more damage to cryo. Ooh, I see. How did I do this again? actually don't remember. Actually, I do not remember.
Ever seen one of these?
No, how did I do that actually? Definitely wasn't that. What are your talents? Penalized in rushing ice state conferred by frozen wilds. A cryo but damage increases every 3.5. Oh, by 3.5 every 1 second. Holy, that's so 10 seconds you can just deal an additional. Okay. So easy does it. You don't scare enemies. Frozen wilds. What was that? Coil. Each stack increases Aloy's normal attack damage. When Aloy is full attack, all attacks are cleared. She then enters. Oh. Oh, I think I see. So she's all about stacking. Okay, I see now. I see, because I didn't know how to run this character for a while. So you have to get 4 coils. That's basically how you get her maxed. And then when she enters Rush, Wild Rush, she just becomes super powerful for a little bit. So that raises the question, what does leveling up your E do? Damage goes up, bomblets go up. Oh, nothing about cooldown? That sucks. Because it would be nice to be able to get you to just start... Just have cooldown reduction up the wazoo. Actually, hold on. Do I have a weapon that can do that? Oh, 10%. Okay. Increase time after fired. Phonius. No. Yes. Like straight up yes. That is literally the thing I want. Because it means I can fight more. This gives more attack. This gives me the ability to double throw bombs. Like sadly, it's a chance. 70%, which is pretty high.
Delves into destiny.
And you can't like chain it, so you're not permanently getting hit up. It does have basically the cooldown of the cooldown is what's stopping you.
Got something for ya.
Oh, wow, really?
This is a new one.
Wait, are you actually in rushing? Oh, you're in rushing wild state. All right. Oh, I really wish I knew how many shots you had at one time. That'd be great. Would be absolutely fantastic. Did I just use every
Ever
single
seen
one?
one of these?
Oh, okay. You see it as a
This'll
one.
pack a punch.
Oh. What? Okay, so potential. Okay.
The hunt is on.
Having the ability to instantaneously entering rushing wilds is pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Alright. How many do we have? I was not paying attention. Oh, we've got so many more! Oh no. Okay.
Ever seen one of these?
And we're at 3, 4. Alright.
You're stuck now.
Yeah, just completely superpowered Aloy. And because all what we have gives her more ice damage, she wrecks things pretty hard. Oh god. Why why didn't I know this sooner? Why did I pass on Aloy for a while? I mean, I always thought she was kind of good. I didn't think she would have been actually kind of decent. Especially with the right setup. Again, I'm probably not building her right in the at all. I'm probably building her like, oh, you're just trying to get rushing wilds as quickly as possible.
Got something for ya.
Which, to be fair, I am.
This is a new one.
Absolutely I am. I'm trying to get as fast as possible. There you go.
Ever seen one of these? You're stuck now.
Let me scrap.
Sadly, whenever she's out for cooldown, you gotta swap out, because then she does no damage otherwise. Especially towards mecha. Mech enemies just kind of tanky.
Got something for ya. This is a new one.
I really want that crit to be up. She does kind of decent damage. I just need to get her stronger. Is basically what I'm trying
The
to
hunt
say.
is on.
See? Time to go.
Oh, really? I killed you before. Oh,
Barbados. Guide us.
that sucks. Oh. I was really hoping I wasn't going to kill you before I got the ult off. But apparently I killed you before I got the ult off. So, shame, shame, shame. Oh. Anyway, it is Valentine's Day today. And, probably a lot of people are alone.
This'll pack a punch.
I feel sorry for very good reasons. There you go. Alright, so how are we gonna do this? Oh. Oh, you're right over there. Okay. Fight that for a moment.
Ever seen one of these?
Thank goodness I did not just give up my rushing world. Oh, you're the enemy that's trying to. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. Oh my god, where'd you go? What? Why are you picking a fight with me and then running away? All right, that was certainly strange. That was very strange indeed. All right, so. Do I have any raw meats? Well, we don't have refrigeration, so I'm going to have to kill something nearby. Or, I could just have like 1,000 raw meat. Because, how much raw meat do I actually have? Where does it say raw meats? It's a fruit. It's fish. Am I just missing the meats? No, it's like the steak things. Yeah, I must have missed it. Oh, here we go. I've got 822. Just a note. If you want to carry 822 slices of meat with you at any one time, be aware that meat rots eventually, because that's the property of meat. All right.
Got something for ya. You're stuck now.
Am I in Russian Wilds? Oh, yeah, now I am. But I can't do anything about it because you've all got shields. Oh my goodness. That's a shame. I feel like every cryo character, the main
This
goal
is a
is
new
just...
one.
to get out of their really bad part into the good part, and then just back into the good part again. Sorry, what was I saying? Out of bad, into the good, oh, and back into bad.
This'll pack a punch.
You can't enter the good state more than once. That'd be kind of broken.
For ya.
There we go, fresh mods.
You're stuck now.
I do need to level her up, though. I need to find those ghost things in Inazuma. I'm forgetting their names. Which I can probably do after this. Because right now we're just trying to level up Yunjin. So we do this, 26. Oh, okay. And what else do you need? Gems. Okay. No. We have the absolute perfect amount. Alright. We'll give this boss a run or two. Because this boss is all about healing. In fact, this boss is so kind of everywhere, I had to kind of make a party set up specifically for this boss. Specifically... Oh, did I just... Oh, I replaced it, didn't I? Crap. Alright, so... Who was it? It was Ganyu for damage. It was Ningguang for Geo. I think it was Ayaka for damage.
Kamisato Ayaka, present.
And then it was like Barbara or... Yeah, I think it was Barbara for healing.
We can do this!
The main reason I have this set up is because... Well, you're going to see in a very quick moment. Also, I should probably heal up Ganyu really quick. So, those wolf enemies, they aren't weak in the slightest. But it's not because every individual hit does a lot of damage. It's because it gives a status effect which makes you bleed. And this boss, surprise surprise, does a lot of bleed damage. So if he hits me once, I have to begin healing. And it's just a race against time at that point.
I can fix
Also,
this.
yeah, so just one hit makes me bleed. Just one hit makes me bleed, and that is not good. Because, look how low Ganyu is already. And that's just from one hit. And she was basically full health just a few seconds ago. And because Ganyu has a little bit of health, okay. I'll probably get into this. Tornado attack. Absolutely hate it because it's faster than you.
Ready,
Actually,
steady, go.
it's faster than you. So it will hit you eventually.
Take
So
flight.
if you take a hit, yeah, you're gonna bleed, and you're gonna have to fix that really quickly. And I would recommend having some sort of DPS. I've got Ayaka. Also have something to... Oh. And there's a reason I needed Ningguang, by the way. This section. You can do it with regular element attacks. But it takes so long. Third hit is always... And you have to hit these 3 wolf heads, but you can't hit them too quickly, or else the third hit gets absorbed. So you have to delay your third shot.
Blaze over.
Just it's so stupid.
My apologies.
It's a kind of tough boss, and I appreciate it. But good lord, it's not exactly what I
Don't waste my time.
Take flight.
Not in the slightest.
Sakura swirl.
I'll say you're getting up, aren't you? Yeah, you're getting up.
For Rex Lapis!
Thankfully,
Born
that's
of icy
kind
frost.
of it for the fight. There's not much it can really do. It will like lash at you. It will fire a laser at you,
It's nothing.
which
Your life is mine.
you could just tank with invincibility
I'll
frames.
remember that.
Oh right,
I
forgot
apologize.
healing.
Let the show
You've got to
begin.
heal, heal. Because I got hit by that one attack. Look how low my party got. Good lord. Oh, also, tornado attack. Did I mention it's a really stupid... Okay. So heading to a wall bounces it back, which is good. The issue is that you've got to run to a wall just to avoid it because it bounces off. This. That gives us... Ooh. Okay. So how much do we need now? For Yunjin. Please something reasonable. Okay, we just need one purple. And we have... Not that one. Please tell me we have enough. Please tell me we have enough. Please tell me we have enough. Oh, we have more than enough, thank goodness. Oh, we also... Yeah, also we have another orange. So, let me quickly... Not disenchant, that's the wrong word. Let me just deal with everything right quick. And then we can get to it. Yeah, that boss is just kind of like, what's your health? Because just getting hit once, okay, the hit itself isn't that strong, and it's like
Thank you for
chump
completing.
change. It's the bleed that happens
Ad
afterwards,
Astra.
which is a pain in the butt. Which is actually similar to well, I guess World of Warcraft. There we go. Can't talk. Technically, in that game, if you had there was a certain raid where you fought and it dealt like a certain unique status. Except the developers forgot to clear the status when you left on your pets. They remembered it on your characters. So if you had it, it was cleared. On any pets, however, no. So what happened was that people would leave, and the stats would carry over. And you can't heal it. So what would basically happen is that people would be running around, spreading it, people would die, people would spawn, and it became a pandemic. Quite literally a pandemic. In fact, it was so bad, it was used for research purposes, and it's like...
I began my training in the art of the spear, hoping to enhance my performance in stage combat. I stuck with it, hoping to master the techniques of self-defense. Today, it looks like I have finally achieved both of these goals.
God, breathed in the wrong way, fuck. Okay. What's the same? Right. So, they used that entire thing for research to see what people would do. And, people could be arseholes, putting it bluntly. Like, well, what would happen? You had the people who were trying to stay around healing people, you know, trying to do good. You had the people that stayed really, really far away, trying to avoid the disease. I think that actually worked to a degree. And then you had the arseholes who would try to infect other players. I don't know how they would do that, but it was kind of insane. Although, I think the solution the developers came about was just... I think they just reset everyone. Or like they reset and they... How did they clear it actually? Let me look this up. Corrupted blood. That's what it's called. Oh,
I
actually,
wonder when
it's
all
got an
this
entire
calls my
Wikipedia
big
article to it.
sister.
Visions. Oh wait. Oh, it's kind of funny. And yeah, it was actually researched. That's actually kind of funny. Blizzard forced to fix the problem by instituting hard resets of the servers and applying quick fixes. I mean, one solution could have literally just been, give everyone the virus. Like, give everyone the virus. If you die in the town, you have like a cooldown where it's like, oh, you're now locked out of the game for X amount of time, and then you get rewarded for something. Although I guess it's kind of the same thing. But it's just interesting that's how it worked.
Next on the agenda.
What was it? Oh yeah. Bleed!
Let's
Yay!
dance.
I really love bleeds. That's such a fun status to have. In fact, I think
This
it's
is
an
long
element.
overdue.
It's one of the
Access
only
denied.
elements. Get to walk, 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 get to walk.
Don't waste my time. Submit.
Okay, get to walk. That's the ultimate strategy.
Embrace
Get to
the
a wall.
ice.
The game seems to have a little bit of a reliance on that strategy. Chill Day used that strategy. Was it any other? Well, this is the only other one that used that strategy.
Next on the agenda.
So if there's a third boss that requires you to run to a wall, yeah, we can kind of get it by now. Yep. Let's see if I can just time this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've really got to delay that third shot. Otherwise, it's just
Take
eating
flight.
it, and you're not getting any damage in, and that's a shame. Also, this is like, if you look at the boss's name, it's like the King of the Rift, and it's like, it's just a wolf spirit that comes from another dimension. We don't know what dimension. All we know it's from another dimension,
It's nothing.
and it blooming hurts.
For Rex Lapis.
Okay, you can apparently run under its mouth and be perfectly fine for a little bit at least. Okay, again, you can get the final shine. Where is it? Oh. Your ult killed it. I mean, that's good. We killed it. That's all great, fine and dandy. All lovely. Okay. So we got that. How much does Yunjin need? It's 6 of those purple ones, isn't it? Ooh, actually, we need to get other resources. We need to get more glaze lilies, actually. Because we're running low on that. For the moment, let's try and get Aloy up to snuff. I think they're an easy enemy. Easy enemy, like. It's just that it dictates like small, medium, and large enemies. Large being bosses. Also, yeah, you can land on these. You can land on these chunks in the air. They're not particle effects. Which I kind of find funny. So how far do we have to glide? Because because we've got to glide for a while. Also, you need if you don't have a full stamina bar, you can't do this entire trip because actually, can you? Because I think you no actually no I think this is when you cut out and fall. So that's actually a really long yeah, you'd fall about now. Can I just time it? Yeah, cancelled. That entire fall cancelled because it just attacked at the very end. Also, I should probably change the key now, so I'm not actually dealing multi-element damage. Oh, that's handy.
Don't waste my time.
Although I think Ningguang isn't that handy fighting enemies.
Born of ice and frost.
Ayaka is certainly broken now. Just multi-hit, high damage. She just does so much. Okay. Can I? Oh, I can. Nice. Okay. Let's move to a second multi-pie. Okay. Let me just check all my items. So what do I have? 28 of these. Alright, so I've got a little bit.
This'll pack a punch. The hunt is on.
Yeah, as you can see, Aloy doesn't do much damage. She could do damage against Hilltros, but that was because she was dealing low damage against weak enemies. Now she's just kind of dealing low damage against tanky enemies.
I swear by my sword.
Because surprise, surprise, enemies get tougher as you go along. And there is certainly an element of, not power creep, I guess health creep? Like, enemies get strangely tanky as you go along.
Ever seen one of these? Got something for you.
And, enemies usually, they work on a system of base health with a multiplier attack per level.
Written in the stars.
So, if you're working against an enemy, or fighting an enemy, and you're, how to put it? And George, you know how much health it has? You need to know, you basically need to know its base health, and then multiply that by a certain amount. And I'm not sure if all enemies have their base health documented.
Delves into death. Ever seen one of these? Got something
Wait,
for you.
what? Oh! Okay, so those mines on the floor count. Those mines count towards procking the whole second try
This is a
thing.
new one.
So that's kind of funny.
Ever seen one of these?
And that's why you can get wild
The
hunt
hunt is
really
on.
quickly. Good lord. It
Let me
really
scrub.
doesn't give you
Decided
much
by
time.
destiny. Should have known this wouldn't be easy. This'll pack.
First, you just healed yourself. And I'll deal with you because you're annoying.
Got something for you. You're stuck now.
So yeah, that 70% chance technically becomes 70 times how many orbs you have out. Because the more orbs you have out, the more chances of proccing your E cooldown happen. And it's kind of funny.
Wind, hear me. Ever seen one of these? Got something for ya. The hunt
Really?
is
I
on.
missed twice. Then again, it feels like... Oh, you're hitting me. Okay, that makes way more sense. That makes way more sense. I just... okay, I can't hit you anymore. I need you to be over dry land, please. Please, I know you like water, but I really need you to float over to dry land. Thankfully, enemies will walk towards you.
Ever seen one of these? You're
Because
stuck
an enemy
now.
will try and chase you, even if they have a ranged advantage. And if you run at them, they will try to keep a certain distance away from you. So this means you have to stand further away to pull them back in. At the same time, if you've got a very melee heavy team, that means you're basically just waiting around for a little bit. So what actually do you have artifacts wise? You've got no health. You can get more attack out of the way. Come on. There we go, maxed. And we get energy recharge. Okay, it's not too bad. Next up is more attack. Okay, this is a little overkill. For 2% and a bit more defense. Alright. This one's maxed, elemental mastery. This one isn't maxed. And we get crit rate, yes! Having crit rate is really good. It's... Actually, how much crit do you have now? Nearly 2,000, we're getting closer. I think a few levels and that'd be great. A quarter of your hits are going to do 50% more damage. Okay. And I think this is on top of...
This'll pack a punch. The hunt is
armor
on.
piercing? Actually, I don't know how much damage crits do without any modifications. Just kind of came to mind. Also, remember, every attack is telegraphed.
Got something for ya.
Technically, the player attacks are never telegraphed. Well, except for
You're stuck
big
now.
ultimates. That's mainly because they're big ultimate attacks and they're supposed to look fancy and shiny. Also, why do you... I don't know why it does this. When it's hunting an enemy, it won't pick the nearest one to you. No, it will pick the one... Well, it will pick one that it sees fit. So, like, you could be fighting a Hilichurl, and it's like, oh, you fought in this Hilichurl over here. It's like, what about the one over there? No, sorry, I don't know about that one. I'm gonna go for this one instead. And it's like all the way in Inazuma. It's like, oh, all right, I trust you. And then you do that, and then it goes, actually, now fight the one you were fighting just in Mondstadt. It's like, really? Oh, clipping much. Alright.
This'll pack a punch. Got something for ya.
Full. Alright. It's really easy to enter Rush Wild.
The hunt is on.
While it's rushing. God, that does so much damage.
Delved into destiny.
I just wish it had a bit more time before it
pack a
kicked me
punch.
back out.
Ever seen one of these?
Because it just constantly kicks you back out. And it just Okay, this is a little better. At least I have to travel a little bit more. Yeah. Every single rock you can see that isn't like moving stupidly fast, because those are all particles, you can stand on. Oh, what was the thing? Actually, let me check how crit rate is calculated. Should I be doing that? No, entry recharge, just how much you gain for each element. So, Aloy is not only throwing a lot of bombs, getting a lot of wild rushes off, she's also gaining back a lot of energy for this. I'm gonna have to make a slight detour. Just a reminder, if you fall and you have no stamina, and you're over water, yeah, you're gonna respawn. I think we're barely going to make it. Yeah, we're barely over land right now. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel that earlier. Oh!
This'll pack a punch. Ever seen
Wait,
one of
there's a
these?
star here?
This is
What?
a new one.
What did I put? No, that's not something I put down.
Fate is upon you.
Is it? Hold on. No, it's not. Okay, something is here.
Higher, higher, hands on fire.
Oh, and you got so much healing.
The hunt is on.
Okay. I think this is the most anyone played Aloy. Like, legitimately played her. And not just did it for like a split second before subbing her out with someone else.
Time to go.
This is a new one.
Because, honestly, I kind of like this playstyle for Aloy.
This'll pack a punch.
It would be nice if a Constellation's out,
Got
and it was like,
something
oh
for ya.
yeah, you gain more time using, you know, more cooldowns and all that, 'cause that's what she needs. Well, she's gonna get her, skills are gonna be like level 3 on whatever, but I think she just needs Rushing Wilds to last a lot longer.
This'll
It's
pack a
either
punch.
Rushing Wilds
Ever
last a
seen
lot
one of
longer,
these? You're
or
stuck now.
you need 3 procs instead of 4. What was it? Fun fact. Oh, what champion was it? There was a champion that had a 4. Oh no, I think it was Kaiser,
This'll pack
who
a
had like
punch.
a 4
This is a new one.
proc passive, but I think they had
Ever
to
seen
change
one of
that
these?
to 5 because it was just too strong. And just as a small reminder, there's one. Kaiser's passive was if you hit an enemy, I think it was with auto attacks and skills, and you got enough to get 5 or 4 off. You deal bonus damage, magic damage. So this just kind of means that you were dealing a crap ton of damage for, you know, just no. Actually, where are you sending me? No, you're not sending me anywhere good. I can already tell. And this is the good thing about having Venti. Because Venti, his skill lets you go up. Sorry Mona, we're gonna have to sub you up for Venti.
Ready for a rehearsal?
And that means you can explore a little more. That means you can get stuff like that. Just a quick reminder though, Venti isn't guaranteed. So if you don't have Venti, you're gonna have to use someone else. Like the Traveler is your guaranteed. Oh, you get a platform character. Actually, no, that's your only guarantee of getting a platform. Also, we're gonna demonstrate why I don't like Nemo.
Got something for you.
Here we go. Think you can get away?
I'm out of my depth.
Ooh. See, it's doing a fair bit of damage. It's also not doing much.
Yahoo!
This'll pack a punch.
Like, it's
Ever
really
seen one
not
of
doing
these?
much.
The hunt is on.
Here we go.
And because we're fighting the
Time
wind
for
ones,
takeoff.
it's not doing a lot of damage aside from because we're only near water. That's the only reason it was doing damage. There's one over here. There you go.
This'll pack a punch. You're
Also,
stuck now.
Aloy's ability homes in, so it's all good. There's water. You can't move this around really easily, so this one stuck in the house is stuck in the house. So I have to deal with it like this. Also, each time it hits you, it heals itself,
Let's play.
Ever seen one of
which
these?
is blooming annoying.
Think you can get
Get
away?
out.
Brace yourselves.
Got something
And it's not
for ya.
healing itself for
This
something
is a new one.
completely pointless. It's doing a lot of healing. Like, look at that. 2 hits.
Time to go.
Yeah, and that's dead. It's like 2 hits, and it fully healed itself. That's kind of ridiculous. Anyway, we are going to sub out Venti for now. Because... Who do I want to... Cujo. Because why not? We need another, archer in the party.
I will lead us to victory.
It's just a shame that all archers generally suck.
This'll pack a punch. Got
Because
something
they're not
for ya.
supposed to be used in battle. They're supposed to be
stuck
used for,
now.
like, supporting damage. So, like, very far range, poking. You're not dealing a whole bunch of damage. You might be doing a fair bit of hitting. Also, if I was smart, I would hit the bombs, start them all in, and fire them off. Because that is a valid strategy.
Flash.
Because Jean can pick things up with her E. And if she can pick things up with her E, that means she can throw
Ever
them.
seen one of these?
Which honestly just reminds me of telekinesis. Which I love this spell so much. Maybe because it's good EXP fodder. Probably should explain this a little bit. For God's sakes. In Skyrim, there is there's alteration magic called telekinesis, which you get relatively late in the game.
Barbados, guide us.
Or at least during certain side quests, it's pretty late. Oh, come on! You are at full health. Well, so you're nearly empty, and now you're empty. There we go. And again, I hate those enemies. They are so annoying. And it's telling me to go back. Cool. Okay. Before I get distracted again, Skyrim has the ability called telekinesis, where you can pick something up and throw it. It gives EXP for every frame you're holding it. So, and it gives you a bunch for throwing it as well. So that means if you had
Ever
enough
seen one
mana
of these?
and, you know, if you had enough mana and you lowered the cost enough,
No turning back.
you could, in
Strike.
theory, gain a crap ton of alteration experience for basically free.
Got something for ya.
I say
The
basically
hunt is
free
on.
because you're going to have inventory. And if you really need to do this, it's like you like put something down, pick it up, throw it a bunch. Probably best to leave it something be like food or something minuscule. So that if you throw it really far away because you were careless, it's not going to be a problem.
Quiver!
So don't throw your expensive magical items.
Now.
Unless you really want to throw your magical items for no reason. How close are we getting? So talents. We have enough. Don't have enough for this though. No. 1.8. I don't know, that seems like a pretty bad deal. Especially since your regular attacks deal... Oh, I need to level that up. Okay. So, this is kind of... What do you want to do first? Do you want to do your big bonuses first? Or do you want to do your little bonuses first? If you do your little bonuses first, well then your big bonuses later on are going to be really
got
impactful.
something for you. The hunt is on.
Big bonuses first. Big bonuses first, your little one later. Oh yeah. Your little one first, your big ones later, then your big ones are going to be more impactful. If you do your big ones first, your little ones later, you're going to have slightly bigger increases, but not too much.
Missile pack a punch.
So it's just, how do you want to proceed?
This is a new
Frankly,
one.
I want to get my big bonuses out of the way.
Got something for you.
Because I want to get my big bonuses out of the way.
Go! Higher, higher, hands on fire!
I swear by my sword. Strike.
And they heal! Again! I really hate
Ever
this
seen
enemy.
one of these? Got something for you. You're stuck now.
So yeah, when they do that very choreographed attack of that area, or that slow moving thing, yeah, you might want to... Oh, right. Those balls don't last forever.
Missile pack a punch.
So if you want to collect them, throw them. You gotta be kind of quick about it. Thankfully that didn't count as a kill.
Ever seen one of these? Got something for you.
1-4, there you go. Okay, dealt with you. Now where are we going? Over here. There you go. Do I even have enough books? Oh, right. I probably should... where are you? Here you are. Okay, let me try this out. Because apparently there is a guide for the parametric transformer. Possible rewards. Fuel type. Here you go, here you go. So, I want to get talent up materials. So, for weapon ascension, or for character ascension, let me place this down. So I want to do characters. So let me get. Is it the star one? Agent Sacrificial Knife. Agents. Go to that. Max Shootout. Then I will do the Hunter's Sacrificial Knife. Do a few of these. I will get some amethyst lamps. Oh, I don't have any. Ooh, I don't have any. Do I have magical crystal chunks? Magical crystal chunks. Ah, here we go, here we go. Oh no, I can totally do this. Yes, to all these. Magical crystal lamps. Do that, yeah. And now,
This'll pack a punch.
goal is to hit this with as much elemental damage as I can possibly do.
This is a new one.
Including ulting it, which is kind of funny you can do that. And we get... What's that? Really? Powerful we could get? Character essential materials. Yeah, actually, that is completely correct. Yeah, okay, so that guide is completely correct. Oh, at least what I investigated is correct. I should have done talent books, god damn it. Because I could have gotten, like, stuff I could have actually used. Oh, shame. Wasted potential. So yeah, you can use that. So that should make grinding a little easier. It's not completely random. Which I think took a while to learn. Which I'm not guilty of that. I thought it was completely random as well, because I thought, oh, I just put it in and it'll give me random. No. Let's swap you out for you.
Let's finish this quickly.
Okay. Wasn't gonna hang around, but you insist.
With sword comes shadow.
Go as one.
Again, I love the fact you can just throw Aloy's bombs. That's just kind of a funny interaction. But I mean, it's totally doable, and it makes complete sense. Because you can grab...
Got something for you.
You can grab other things. Oh god.
You're stuck now.
Go as one.
You can grab enemies, you can grab items, so it makes sense you can grab bombs. In fact, I think you can grab Klee bombs, if I'm right. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed. I'm just gonna keep picking them off. Distance. From a distance. From a distance. From a distance. From a distance. The issue is, the frozen status is shorter than the actual blooming charge time.
Speed of light.
Oh, I can't get close enough. Alright.
Go as one.
Alright, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, now you're higher in the air. Okay. So I can't freeze you. Oh, right. Things have to be relatively close by for the homing effect to happen. And we get another one. Alright. Let me just call that there for now. Because it's getting pretty late. Alright. So, let's see what we got spoils-wise. Ooh. Oh, actually, we got enough for 2 of these. So we only still get 1 of these. Lame. We 11 of these. Oh my god. And we get bonus. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Alright. So we go down. What did we need? We needed a lot of these. So that means we can level up your attack. So it's now a little bit higher. Oh, we need molten moments now. Alright, so we need to level up you. So now you're a little bit stronger as well. Don't have the right books though. No, we don't. Is anyone else in the main party I can level up? You're actually... Yeah, your ult's really far behind, oh god. I just never noticed because your ult does so much damage to begin with. We're still leveling it up. Okay. We can actually level up pretty far. It's actually kind of funny. Alright. So that's Hu Tao sorta leveled up. Aloy still needs a lot of time though. Can we not level up anything? Oh, we're 1 short, that's a shame. Ka-ching! You are... Are you in conflict resources? I don't think you are. Jean. Ah. You need the shield stuff. Alright, let's see, do we have any shields? Yes we do, a lot of them. Okay. There is going to be a character which is going to be like, oh, if you get me, you will use up 2 books instead of just the 1, and it's going to be broken as all hell. Why would it be broken as all hell? Because if you're removing 1, that's a 3rd cheaper. That's ridiculously high. A lot of healing. Okay. Ganyu is fine. Shenhe is crying for stats. Yeah, you are crying out for help. Ayaka is, yeah, I think she's fine. Ooh, but yeah, that would break everything. Okay, Rosaria is perfectly fine. You're fine. You're fine. I think this could be a little stronger, personally. Yeah, that could be personally stronger. Is she? She's blushing. Wait. Is that just... Oh, I didn't... Oh. Okay, so this is just their this is their talent level up. So, Hu Tao is proud. Aloy has a hand on a hip. Oh, it's one of like 3 animations, isn't it? So that's dual hands, single hand, hand on chest, hand out, hand on chest. Curious, curious as well, curious as well. Arms crossed, hands on hips, blushing, hands on hips, inquisitive, thinking, thinking, thinking. Hand on chest, arms crossed, hands on hips, thinking, hands on chest, hands on hips, hands on hips, and hand on hip, hands on hips, thinking, hands on chest, hands on hips, thinking, blushing, shrugging, hands on hips. That's actually really interesting. So what other characters? Hands out. What's yours? Arms crossed. What's yours? Hand out. Okay. Kokomi is hand out. Raiden Shogun is hand out. Okay. Yomiya is it hand out again? Hands on hips. Kazuhura is hand on hip. Eula is, I'm guessing hands on hips. Hand on hip, okay. Zhao is arms crossed. Oh yeah, that was like instant. Hand on hip. Oh, thinking. Oh yeah, it's Albedo. Why am I even getting that wrong? Hand on hip? Yeah, hand on hip. Klee is going to be hands out.
These bombs, so...
Hands on hips. And finally, Diluc, which is going to be arms crossed. Thinking, okay. So yeah, a lot of characters have unique talent animations. Although it's usually a variation of like one. So we saw... Well, actually, from what we've seen, blushing is a very, very rare one. The handout one is... Well, I guess it's just reflecting their personalities. Like, Noelle and Sucrose are shy. Traveler is helpful. Kokomi is helpful. Raiden was surprised to see that she's, well, wanting to help. I would have totally expected her arms crossed. Because she was your enemy at one point. Anyway, I'm going to call it now there for now. Peace.